what we need is not data. So data will be probably giving you the answer what. You need to move from data to information. So information will probably give you the answer why, and information is also not enough. So you need to get to insights from information. So in insights will be the question, so what? So we'll take a look at this example. I mean, how we do this in an example. And one of the tools that is useful in this is the 5 I technique. And also you can use this for variance analysis. Basically, the tool says that you need to ask the why question, or you need to ask why multiple times, not necessarily 5 times, till the time you get to the root cause of the problem or root cause of the variance. Let's see this example. So in this case, the revenues is less than the plan revenue. Total actual revenue is less than the plan revenue. Ask the first question, why? And then you figure out from the accounting data or from the ERP that lower revenue is mainly coming from one particular department, XYZ department. Okay, then you look at that particular XYZ department in detail from the data, and then you figure out why. And again, you may not know everything from the data, so you have to reach out to the point of contact in that particular department, and you reach out to your business partner or your point of contact in that department and ask them what happened this month. Why is department revenues, this particular your department revenue lower than, so much lower than what was there in the plan? So then that person will tell you some story, and then will give you some information. So that's where you get from data to information. So that person might tell you, okay, we gave some big discounts in one particular product this month. That's why most likely that is the reason why you see the revenues coming down. Now, when you hear that, you should not stop. That is probably the surface level reason, or the information that you have gathered. Now, to get to insight, you have to again ask the question why. So you ask the question why, that why did you run that discount, or who told you to run that discount? So word it carefully, but ask the question why. Person might tell you, okay, this was coming from the sales head, and sales head asked us to run that promotion. So again, you will ask why to the sales team or the sales head. You will go to that particular team. Now you got one step closer to the root cause. They will tell you that it came from the factory, it came from the production department, that these are the slow moving products. If we don't sell them now, they will probably be worthless. So that's why we had to clear those inventory, which was old inventory and which was not moving for a long time. So now you get one step closer to the root cause. Now you go to the factory manager and you ask them, why did you, I mean, what is the reason for the inventory not moving or being stuck? So the manager will may tell you that, okay, this demand, when we forecasted last year in the plan, that demand we had optimistically forecasted, and actual demand was not as we had expected. So that's the reason this particular product from XYZ department is not selling, because there is no demand, and we had expected more demand than actual demand. So that is the root cause reason. Now that is something that will give you that will give somebody in the shoes of a CFO or a CEO ability to decide whether they should continue that particular product next year or not, or should they discontinue it, or should they make some changes so that ensure that there is no that situation does not occur in the next quarter or in the next year. So this is one example where you go from pure data in variance analysis to the root cause, and you can do this for almost every important variance. Most people, they stop after the second and the third why. Ideally, you should continue until the time you get to the root cause. Okay, another example of data to insights. This time we are doing the 5 I analysis, but in a different format. So you ask what, again, same situation, sales is lower than previous year by 10% and 15% versus versus the budget. You ask the question why, and you get the answer, because we sold less number of particular product. That is your first why, and you are still at the data stage. Now, when you ask that why, you move from data to information. Once you ask that why, you might figure out from the data, because it is from one particular product category. So again, similar. You are going inside one level down. You figure out from the watch product or from the watches department. This is coming from just one particular category of men's watches. That is where you get to the information, and you continue asking the why, and you figure out by speaking to somebody in the product team or somebody on the business team, because of some new technology change or smartwatches from the competition, your usual traditional watches are now not selling because the smartwatches are so competitively priced that nobody's buying the analog watches or the old watches that you are manufacturing. Should we continue investing this, or should we add, or should we get into smartwatches? Is the insight that you need to bring, or the question that you need to ask, and that will probably be helpful. Sales lower than 15% versus budget because we sold less men's watches will not help, but being able to get to the root cause why it has happened will help you add more business reasons to your commentary.